You having fun yet?
Hey, yeah. We're freezing.
Yeah, it is cold. My truck thermometer says, oh, it just went down to 11. It was 12 degrees. Now it's 11 degrees. It is cold. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We sat out there for about an hour, and then I saw a really nice one come down a trail here, and he didn't stop. He was on the move. And of course, I don't have a grunt or anything to slow him down, so I kind of missed that opportunity. And we sat it out for a little bit, and then we decided to go in after him, move around a little bit. So she set up on one side of the shelter belt, way down there, and then I went in on the other side, clear down there, as the trees in the background there. Walked it. It was nice with the snowfall. I was able to follow his tracks. Scared him up. He was a good-sized deer. Never got a look at his antlers, except for when I initially saw him, and I could just tell they were tall. But I had to jump a ravine, and when I did that, he heard me, and I woke him up. He took off. But I got to see his tracks, see where he was bedded down at, and then he was gone. There's no catching him in this weather. Not for me anyways. I can't move that fast. So we're gonna go ahead and help my other buddy who got one. We're gonna load up the truck, go help him drag his out, and then probably warm up and get something hot to eat. Maybe we'll see something else out here. So maybe some other hunters are having some better luck today. We got a little bit of something else to show you. That's a decent one. Looks like 6 by 6, or no, excuse me, 3 by 3. Oh, it's a 3 by 1. Okay, good deal. My buddy got this. We're hunting in Nemaha County on a mixture of private and public hunting land. Yeah, because the one antler's way short. Yeah, it's got broke off. What is that? Yeah.
Like, is that a buck?
Because his
like go down and eat, and I'm like, wait, no, that's a doe. Like it looks like a baby doe. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if I want to waste it for that.
Yeah.
That's not from here though. That's from down by the creek.
What creek?
Do you want when you shot your buck?
Oh, okay. Cool.
From that same, from that wood area.
Oh, okay.
He came out right at like, what was it, 7:15? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one about 7 o'clock this morning. That was pretty good sized, but he didn't stop. He went straight into the trees. So I waited a little bit, and then I went in after him, and he was bedded down. And I scared him up, but he didn't. He was gone. Like I didn't have an opportunity to get a shot off or anything. He was pretty. He was pretty big. Yeah, we can do that. Well, cool. That's a good one.
I'm kind of working my way north.
All right.
You gotta give your sister shit. What? I caught him road hunting.
Uh-oh, road hunting. That's no good.
When I was leaving, they were driving up and down the road. Like,
I kind of thought that would happen because of how cold it was.
It is cold. I mean, I was gonna try and sit until 8, and I was like, oh, there's no way. At 7:15, I was like, I gotta move. I'm gonna freeze to death.
I stayed in my truck until 6:35.
Yeah.
I walked out there. I found a berm to hide behind the wind. And I looked across the field and I'm like, walked out into the field because I had to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he slowly walked down. And then I was like, oh, all right, you're close enough now for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, evidently you made it work, so
all right,
good deal. All right, let's go try something else.
Do you want to go to where?
She's got some
the
food
big
for
area
you.
or the small area? The small area, we gave it a better rating than the big area. But the big area.
I'll just follow you. You pick one. I don't care.
Just go to the big area.
All right, sounds good. All right. So you're lugging all that gear there.
I am.
I just got the truck, and what did you just do?
I just shot a button buck.
You did?
Yeah.
He's a little bit bigger than a button buck. He's kind of small, but he's your first buck.
He is.
And you've been gone a couple years now without getting a deer. You always come out and work hard with the rest of us, and some years we just don't see a whole lot. But this year,
He is pretty good size.
we set up. He's got an okay body. I think he'll definitely make for some good meals throughout the year. But go ahead and put all that junk down and let's take a look at him. We're running out of sunlight. It's opening day for rifle season here in Nebraska, and we're at a little public spot out here in Nemaha County. Let's check them out.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think? He's dead. I kicked him already.
I know, let's not have, yeah. It's pretty good.
There, hold him up. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tasty meals, dude.
Yeah. Like I said, he's gonna make for a lot of tasty meals. We'll enjoy him throughout the year.
Yep.
So we appreciate his sacrifice, and we had a fun afternoon out here hunting.
And thank you to the man behind the camera for setting us up and doing all the legwork to find the land to hunt on.
No problem. We found this spot last year actually, and came out here this morning, went to a different spot on the property, heard a lot of deer, heard a lot of other critters in the woods. Didn't see much though. And then all my other buddies have been kind of having not much luck today. So, but you found one, and
yep.
We'll take him home. We'll get the dirty work done here in just a little bit after we take some pictures. What would you say? Did you like it? Did you have a fun afternoon?
Lots of fun.
Good deal.
It's worth spending the day out in the cold to bring home.
Yeah.
Good meals for my husband and I.
Yeah, it's better than getting store-bought meals, and
oh, yeah.
It's kind of a fun memory that we'll enjoy for a long time, and we also it's a nice excuse to come out and enjoy the beautiful state of Nebraska and what it has to offer on a cold, snowy afternoon. Real quick, what'd you use to harvest that deer?
Oh, Ruger Gunsight Scout and 308.
And you know what kind of ammo you were shooting?
Yeah, the custom light.
Yep, by Hornady.
Yeah, Hornady.
125 grain. And that round did a great job. That deer was walking along this belt of timber here at a slow, steady pace. He was by himself. We kind of were waiting to see if there was any does or any larger bucks behind him, hoping that he might have some friends. But he was all by himself. She waited. She didn't, you know, shoot him right off the bat as soon as she saw him. She watched him for a while. Waited until he got real close, probably within 60 yards, maybe 75 at the very most. She shot him right over there, kind of where that bend in the road is, or bend in the field, I should say. It's not really a road. And then she was set up right over there in that thicket. We were kind of watching them multiple directions, a couple creeks crossed there, a couple trails. So pretty good stuff. But we better get going here.
Yep, sounds good. Everybody go educate and hunt. Yep,
that's right.
About 100 yards, but it was through brush, and they're still moving.
Yeah, he's pretty good size, actually.
Yeah, he is.
It's not bad. Too bad his antler got busted off on the one side.
It's not busted.
No, you think he grew like that? What would cause that? Just genetics, or?
He might have gotten hit by a car when he was out there.
Oh yeah? Yeah, we gotta do our group photo. Are you gonna wear your hat in the group photo?
Oh yeah, you gotta wear the buck hat.
Yeah.
You don't really like the hat that much. It's a little corny.
It suits you. Well, we got some deer chimes. So that's an essential part of deer camp. It is cold at deer camp this year. It is very cold. Colder than normal. It is in the teens. I think it's 17 degrees is what my truck thermometer said. So, hanging these up for a little bit here. Nice to add another one to the collection. Or maybe a couple.
I'm not out.
Her deer that she shot last night. Right about a year old or so. Some little antlers. And here's his deer that he shot this morning. Probably another year older, 2 years maybe.
Tree's holding it. I can pass this on to you.
It's going to be colder tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Another cold front
8?
18.
18?
Yeah.
My truck said it was
20 something right now.
17 right now, and it was like 12 this morning when we went out.
Supposed to get down to,
Dude, we tried sitting for a while, and we could only sit for like 40 minutes, and we had to move. It was really cold. We just couldn't sit still any longer. But I did scare up that buck. I went in after him, probably about 10 to 20 minutes after I texted you, and I followed his tracks, and there was a ravine I had to jump to get on the other side. When I jumped that ravine, he jumped up. He was bedded down, and he took off. You know, I never got to look at his antlers except for the initial time I saw him, but he had a big body when he was running through the woods, and all I saw, I never got to see him through my scope, because when I first saw him, I lifted the scope up. I had it ready to go, but just in the time it took me to shoulder it, he was walking into the woods. I could just see his hindquarters. But his antlers were tall. They were way over his head. Like, they were good sized. Because I saw him, I was probably 150 yards when I saw him, and I was like, oh, that's a good one. So he was good sized.
But never an opportunity.
I don't know if I'd call him, you know, as big as the big ones we've seen down here, but he was definitely a good one. He would have been a keeper for sure.
Studebaker's wife got 170.
170
Yeah.
this year?
Huge. And
Wow.
there's the one running on Christie's and the neighboring property.
Oh, that's what John was talking about.
Yeah, he was huge.
Well, I bet they're excited. They geek out for
14-inch
that.
tines on
Wow.
frames.
That's pretty cool. Well, that's good. Good deal. So, alright.
My deer went up a lot easier than the other one did.
Did
That deer went up a lot easier than the other one did.
yeah, the other one was kind of a dilemma, but it's
I was trying
up
to
there
use
yet.
one rope.
Yeah. Huh. So what's the plan? What do we feel like doing?
I don't know. I'm gonna move our blind somewhere different a little bit.
Okay. Want us to go with you?
There's nothing really moving in there. That'd be a big group of people walking in there.
Yeah. All right. Did you want to go try and walk that spot?
Yeah, we're gonna walk that right there and see if we can kick anything up
Okay.
pheasant-wise.
Well, I got my gun and the shells, so we can do that.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it.
Sounds cold.
Well, we'll be on the move. That won't be as bad. Oh, we should do the group photo now while the sun's out. That'd be good.